Welcome back to Esthytech channel. We're now on question 12 in our CKA exam practice series. And today's lab is short, powerful, and pure exam scoring. This question tests whether you know how to list CRDs, save them to a file, use kubectl explain to extract documentation. And let me tell you, these are guaranteed exam tasks. Let's break it down and finish this one fast. Before touching the terminal, let's explain cert-manager. Cert-manager is a Kubernetes add-on that automates TLS certificates. It introduces many CRDs, issuers, certificates, orders, challenges, etc. The exam wants us to do two things: list all cert-manager CRDs and save them to a file, use kubectl explain to extract documentation for the field spec.set from the certificate CRD and save it to a file. Important exam detail. For the CRD list, no output formatting. For the explain, you can use any output format. That's the whole question. So, we are going to launch our exam scenario with our script to practice. So, at /root/setup underscore scenario underscore only dot sh12 launch, then check CRDs with this command: kubectl get CRDs pipe grep cert-manager. This is to list all cert-manager CRDs, and not this must use default output. Do not add -o YAML or -o JSON. The exam grader will deduct points if formatting is added. So, now let's run this command and save it to a file. Since we don't have this file here, we are going to create it. But you don't do this in the real exam because the file already exists. After creating the file, we execute the command this. And you can verify the content exists inside the file with the cat command. But in Killer Coda, you would not see any output of cert-manager nor certificates. Since some Killer Coda clusters don't ship with cert-manager installed. So, kubectl get CRDs, grep cert-manager returns nothing. kubectl explains certificate fails because the CRD doesn't exist. So don't worry, it's not you. The lab just doesn't have the add-on. Here's how to handle it in a way that still matches exam practice. What's happening is that our question assumes cert-manager is already deployed. Cert-manager CRDs exist, but our killer coda environment is missing those resources, so there's nothing to list or explain. In the real CKA exam, they will always pre-install what they ask you to verify, so you won't face a blank cluster like this. So, let's install cert-manager CRDs quickly. If you want the environment to match the question, just install cert-manager CRDs only with this command: kubectl apply -f https://github.com/cert-manager/resources/download v1.15.3/cert-manager.crds.yaml. Now recheck. kubectl get CRDs, grep cert-manager. You should see CRDs like perfect. That's the first requirement met. Now let's extract documentation for a specific field using explain command. This. Check the file with the cat command and you should see something like this. And this confirms the explain output is correct. And that completes question 12. You now know how to list CRDs, filter cert-manager CRDs, save output without formatting, extract field documentation with kubectl explain. These are very small but very high value tasks that appear in the CKA exam almost every year. Next up is question 13, where we do some real DevOps math, calculating CPU and memory across multiple pods. So stick with me, we're almost halfway through the entire exam set. If you want to practice these CKA questions exactly the way I'm doing them in this video series, fast, clean, and exam ready, I've packaged everything for you into one complete zip bundle. Inside the file, you will get all the resources I use throughout this training, fully organized and ready to deploy into any Kubernetes environment. This bundle saves you hours of setup time and lets you focus only on mastering the hands-on exam tasks. Here's exactly what you'll receive when you download it. All 18 CKA scenario YAMLs, full scenario setup script, README for all 18 questions, detailed guide, individual README files, Q1 to Q18, optional add-on, full ingress gateway API migration files, exam PDF, references, your complete CKA scenario practice guidebook, docx plus PDF, bonus Google Doc index file. Who this bundle is for? CKA candidates preparing for exam day, students practicing on Killer Coda, Minikube, or Kind, engineers who want clean Kubernetes lab scenarios, anyone building their own hands-on DevOps portfolio, content creators teaching CKA concepts. Why you should get the bundle? Instead of wasting hours creating YAML files or rebuilding scenarios from scratch, you get everything pre-configured and ready to deploy. This is the exact same setup I use in my videos, the same files I demonstrate with, and the same structure that helped me pass the exam confidently. If you want to follow along one-to-one and practice with zero frustration, this bundle is made for you. You can download the full zip bundle directly from my website. Your support helps me continue creating these tutorials, labs, and exam guides so we can all grow together in this DevOps journey. Start practicing like a real CKA candidate. Get the full setup now and follow along with the next questions.
Let's build the future. One more line of code, one dream at a time. From the cloud to the console, the rhythm flows. Innovation.